Hey guys, Ernie here and welcome to the Paleo Hiker MD channel. When the term bushcraft is thrown around, often you'll hear about something called a billy pot. So what is a billy pot? Well, stay tuned, we're going to talk about that as well as put together what I consider to be the ultimate billy pot cook kit for bushcraft. Stay tuned, we'll check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Now I hope to shoot this video out in the woods today, but a little thing called Tropical Storm Cristobal is getting in the way. So I decided to go ahead and shoot it inside. Hope you guys don't mind, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hopefully I'll get this kit out soon to use it all together. Of course, I've used all the individual components before, but I've never used it as a kit, so let's take a look at it in detail. First of all, what is a billy pot, or also called a billy can? Well, it's a lightweight cooking vessel traditionally made out of a metal bucket, and it's used to boil or carry water around a camp. The term billy or billy can mainly revolves around its use in Australia, but it's also common in other countries such as Ireland or England. There were large cans used to transport boilie or billy beef on Australia-bound ships. Now, these were repurposed often for boiling water and taken for use in camp life. And the word billa means water in the Australian Aboriginal language. And billy pots are now a normal thing all around the world in camp life. Now I think there are a lot of options when it comes to what your billy can be, but very frequently the most common are zebra pots. So let's take a look at the kit that I built not only around the zebra pot, but also an awesome billy can pouch made by Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman. So we can start with this awesome case or pouch from Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman. I'll leave a link down below. You see it's very large. It'll fit, I have the 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter billy pots. It'll fit both of those. I'm not sure if it will fit the 16. So let's get everything out and then we'll look at it. This is another pouch from Malcolm. This is his coffee pouch. There's our billy pot. And we've got some extra stuff down at the bottom. Like I said, this is the nylon pouch from Malcolm. Oh, feels like I still got something in here. I do. Nylon pouch from Malcolm. Okay. Pretty nice, very large. Now the point of this kit is to use over an open fire, okay? That's what I consider to be kind of traditional bushcraft for me, and that's where I'm going to be using this kit mainly. Obviously you wanna add a stove of some sort if you don't wanna do that. We'll start with the bottom, okay? This sits at the bottom of my kit. I've got some tongs from GSI, and I've got a flip out spatula from GSI. I think these things are just handy to have around campfire. I've got some titanium silverware just to make sure that I always have silverware. I wanted to make this to where it was complete from the standpoint of everything that I need except for food. So I definitely wanted to have some cutlery. These are some Vargo titanium cutlery. It's a complete set. I have the small Bushcraft grill from Expedition Research. This is awesome from the standpoint, of course, you can use it as a grill. If you have an uneven surface, you can set this up and be more comfortable, and you can put your pot on top of it. But you can also use this as a grater. You can use this to grate potatoes, for example. Just grate across it and you'll get a nice, easy grate. Now, you know, it's not gonna be perfect, but it works perfectly well. Underneath here, I've got a small cutting board. This is from Firebox. This is from their Ultra Cook Kit. Very nice little piece of kit, pretty lightweight. And lastly, I've got my tried and true titanium plate. You can use this to cook with, or you can use it mainly to eat with, is what I would use it for. But if you want a fry pan of some sort, you have a fry pan in this kit. That gives you a lot of versatility. This is the coffee kit from Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman. Right now, all I keep in it is the GSI Coffee Ultra Drip, or larger drip coffee. Has a top on it. I do not have, at the moment, I usually keep 2 filters in here, so make sure you keep that. And I put a little paracord in here in case I want to use it to hang my pot with. You can obviously make a pot hanger out of wood, but just in case, you have a little bit of paracord. You have this entire coffee kit for extras. You can put food. Now, of course, if you put a lot of food in here, it won't fit in the kit, but you can fit a little bit of food. And you can also use it for your trash. Now on to the main billy pot kit. This is the actual billy pot. The ones from Firebox come with some pretty awesome little latches here that when you put it up, it latches it and it won't fall. Now I can tell y'all that this doesn't work. I made these myself. They will hold it decently, but they do not hold it in place. One of these days, maybe I'll buy the one from Firebox. They used to sell these separate. Come on, man, sell them again so we can put them on here. We'll open this up. Classic zebra pot, has this top. You can use this as well to eat out of if you need to. I have kind of my spices up here. I've got some coffee. I've got some ghee. This will last a long time, does not need refrigeration. This is clarified butter. And I've got salt, pepper, and some Montreal steak spice. You also, of course, with the Zebra Pot, get one of these little pans. I've never actually used this one. I have the smaller Zebra Pot, and I've used it a lot more than this. This is still brand new, as you can see. But you can use it as a frying pan. I actually wonder if you could maybe season this. That might be an experiment we will do to see if you can season this to make it a little bit more non-stick. But nonetheless, you have that. And then inside, this is a very large pot, as you can see, but inside I've got one of my kettles. This is my Expedition Research aluminum kettle. And inside of the kettle, I do have a few more things. I've got a little GSI scrubber towel and an empty small Nalgene. I would use this either for heavy cream if I wanted it for my coffee, or I could use it for olive oil. I could also have a small one for heavy cream and a small one for olive oil. They'll both fit in here just fine. And that is my kit, guys. So let's talk a little bit about why I picked this stuff. So what am I going for with this kit? Well, I want a lot of flexibility. You can see that I have a lot of cooking vessels. Now this is for more of a bushcraft camp, something where I would be carrying a lot more weight, obviously. There's nothing ultralight about this kit at all. But if you were to walk in, say, to a centralized camping area, establish a base camp, that's more what I was looking for with this kit. And it gets hot here in Louisiana. In the summer, you dream about getting out and doing stuff. But I have not gotten out with this complete kit, I'll be honest with you guys. Now, every piece of the kit I've used tons, but I've never used it all together. So I decided, what can I put together to give me the most flexibility? I have a large pot that I can either boil water, carry water, which is exactly what a billy pot traditionally is. But I added some extra stuff, mainly the ability to use a fry pan, which is basically having my small titanium plate that I've used as a fry pan in the past. I have a video on how to turn that into a fry pan with a handle. That's based off of a video from Mike at MCQ Bushcraft. I have the little grill that I can grill meat with. Like I said, I can also use it as a grater if I want to grate potatoes for a nice breakfast. I've got utensils, I've got plenty of fats to cook with, I've got spices, all the things that I really think I would need to make some pretty awesome meals out in the woods. Like I've said before, I've got kids and I've got a full-time job, so I don't do a lot of extended camping. I decided to try to put this kit together with the idea, what would I take if I was going on an extended camp? And of course, I'll take it this fall for some day hikes so I can try it out. As I've said on several prior videos, I'm trying to extend my cooking out in the outdoors. And that's the main reason I put this kit together. When I get out this fall and I start doing some more complicated cooking, this kit's going with me. Realistically, few people put gear to use the way it used to back in the late 1800s and early 1900s when the first billy pots were used. That said, we can have a tremendous amount of fun out in the woods with modern gear, recreating some of those cook kits, and that's what I've tried to do for you guys today. I would love to hear what you guys think. A lot of you have a lot more experience doing extended camps than I have. I have limitations, like I said, on my time, so I'm not able to do it. I would love to hear from you guys, things that I should change, and just generally what you think about the kit that I put together. I don't want to lose sight of the fact that this kit was based off of two awesome pouches from Malcolm at the Hidden Woodsman. I don't know if he makes the coffee pouch anymore, but I do think he still makes the billy can pouch. Just check his website. I'll leave a link down below. All of Malcolm's stuff from the standpoint of quality is excellent, so make sure you check them out. So what do you think, guys? You like the video? Give it a thumbs up down below if you do. If you don't, you think I'm terrible, give it a thumbs down. That's fine with me. I'm a big boy. Doesn't bother me at all. This was a fun video for me to put together because it just made me think about what would I use out in the woods and what do I plan on using this fall when I start doing a little more cooking out in the bush. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscription button. And if you want to make sure you don't miss any videos, hit the ding dong bell and you'll be the first to know. I have no idea when this video will come out. It may come out in 2 months for all I know. But today, Tropical Storm Cristobal is coming towards Louisiana. Looks like it's gonna miss us for the most part, but we're starting to get some winds, and I'm just gonna go around the house and make sure everything is battened down. I really appreciate all the support here on the channel. Stay tuned for more videos here on Paleo Hiker MD.